So today's workout is my ab and waist toning workout. So what I'm going to be doing with you today is I'm going to be going through 12 different moves. All these moves are going to really help to tone your waist and really strengthen through your abs. What is always a good idea, do just make sure you have done some sort of warm up. Even if you hit the pause button now, march on the spot for about 1 minute. You don't need any equipment. We are doing this on the floor, so if you've got a mat, we'll use that. If you haven't, then you know what you could do is lie on a rug, or if not, just simply use a towel. Then we are going to come into this position for the first move. So what I need you to do is just lying on your back, have your fingertips to the side of your head, and we are then just going to start with taking the opposite knee towards the elbow. The other leg is extended straight out. Okay, so we're going to aim to do 40 reps. Now, just what I would say is today's workout is quite a tough one. So if you're a beginner to fitness and you wanted to do an ab workout, I'm going to leave a direct link just up here in the right-hand corner of this video. You can click on it and this takes you to my standing ab toning workout. Okay, so let's just keep going with these. So remember, we're doing 40 reps on this one. So it's opposite elbow towards the knee. Make sure you're keeping the belly button tight to the spine. So this workout here, this particular exercise, tones every single muscle through your abs. It works your obliques, your transverse abdominis, as well as the rectus abdominis. That's good. Keep that going. Keep drawing that belly button tight down to the spine for me. You're doing really well. And last few coming up. That's good. Next move, this time still lying on your back, your arms extended out, palms are facing up. Start with your legs straight up. Now bend them and take them to slightly to the side and then take it to the opposite side. So if you imagine on a clock, we've got like 11 o'clock to 2 o'clock. So you bend, then take the legs over and straighten, bend the knees, travel it across. So now we're really working deep into those waist muscles. This is where you're going to get that nice curvy waist. It is important to keep the tummy tight. This is quite a hard exercise. If you find it too hard extending through the thighs, you can just do it with the legs slightly bent. The other benefit here is you are going to be toning through the front of the legs as well. Good. All right, so your next move coming up, this time you have both arms extended straight above your head, your legs out straight, and we're going to reach up, taking the arms up to reach the foot, alternating from one leg to another. We're doing 10 reps. Always breathe out as you come up, breathe in on the return. Having the arms extended means we're creating a longer lever, so we're challenging those abs a little bit harder, so that's why we're just doing 10 reps on this particular exercise. Lift it up and lower that back down. That's good. All right, so your next move, this time legs extended up, and have your hands, so your fingertips, hands are on the side of your head, fingertips just kind of by your ears. What is really important when you're doing this, also just make sure you don't pull on your head with your hands. All right, so just have the fingertips, so they're just very lightly just touching the side of your head, and you're going to take opposite elbow to knee, reach that over. So what we're doing here is we're doing this little rotational twist, so we're working through those obliques. That's good. And 40, if you find it too much, even if you just do 20 and then rest, as long as you feel that feels challenging, if it feels too much, as I said, take a little breather, then join in again when you're ready, and make sure you're not pulling on your head. You're doing that lift is coming through those ab muscles. That's good. Reaching that across. Okay, doing really well. All right, so your next one, this time now, I need you lying on your side. So make sure your hips are stacked on top of each other, knees and ankles. And now you're just going to very slightly lift both feet off the floor. So what we're doing here, it's like a hip hitch. So you are just now, you're isolating one set of the obliques because those muscles are shortening as they're lifting both those feet off the floor. You're just doing 10 reps. Good. So it's a tiny lift. You don't have to get the legs up too high. This is quite an advanced ab workout today. Let's just roll over now. So we're going to take that to the opposite side. And now just lift that up for 10 reps. That's good. And again, keep the tummy pulled in tight as you do that. So you're feeling that just across the top of the hip, through that muscle. That's where the obliques are attached from one side of the ribs round to the other side on the hips. That's good. And this is going to help to draw in those waist muscles, lifting that up. So your next move, this time lying on your back, extend both legs up straight, fingertips to the side of the head, and you're just going to reach one hand over towards the opposite foot. Take the legs up, and then with this one, again, we're doing 40 reps. So just reach those fingertips up. So it's as if you're trying to touch the outside of the ankle of the opposite leg. just doing 40 reps. And again, with this one, let's just keep going. If you feel any neck tension, because these are hard today, then obviously just rest. Now, the beauty of these exercises, I'm doing lots of these twisting ones for you. And as a female, this is really going to help to like get that curvy waist. It's really important when you're doing ab exercise, don't just always do kind of crunches up and down, because what that can do, that will give you, tighten those abs, but it can actually take away a curvy waistline. So it's really important to always add these twists, because otherwise you can make your waist broader. So by doing this, just means then we're really nipping in those waist muscles. All right, you're doing really well. Let's reach that up, keeping that nice and controlled. Last couple coming up. This next one, you're going to come into a basic bridge for me, and then you're going to hold it there, and then you're going to tap with one hand, tap the knee. It, and just doing 10 reps. Aim to keep the hips up as high as you can. The benefit with this one, you're also working into the bottom and the hamstring, and try and keep those hips level. Don't twist them. You're just doing 10 reps one side. Let's now change, take that to the other side. That you're doing here, you're just taking that hand over and tapping that knee as you bring that leg in front. So you're still keeping the leg bent. So on here, as said, you're working through the bottom, you're working the hamstring, but you're also working through the waist. So your next one, you need to come up into a kneeling position for me. You can, the leg you're kneeling on, you can have it bent behind you, and then stretch your arm across and your leg out to the side. So now it's as if you're just drawing them in, so you just pull in and back. Now what's really important, if you're looking to lose belly fat, remember it's not just toning. There are 3 approaches that you need to take. These exercises are great for really toning the muscles, but what is important, let's now just come over, so you're taking that onto the other side. Now kneel on the opposite leg. What is really important, you have to focus on getting rid of belly fat. You have to look at 3 things. You have to look at doing HIIT training, cardio training. That's going to melt off excess belly fat. You need to focus on clean eating as well as doing the toning. And I cover all that in my 4-week plan. I'll leave a link to that. It's available on my website. All right, so next one coming up, this time lying on your back. Have your palms facing up for me, legs up straight. And all we're going to do is some heel taps now. We're just doing 10. Do them slowly. Now make sure both knees are over the line of your hips, sorry. So you just take one heel down to the ground. As you lower that foot down, it's really important you engage your transverse abdominis, which is simply your deepest ab muscle, and you do it by pulling your belly button tight to your spine. Take that heel down and then draw it back up. That's it. So where we're working now is that deepest abdominal muscle. We're strengthening through your core. So this time, just coming up to a seated position, have your palms facing in front. You're now going to push off from your hips. So you're pushing up and then reaching over. We'll just do 10 reps and take that arm across and over. So this is a really lovely one to work into your waist. As I said, today is quite a challenging workout, but we are doing lots of moves in a short period of time. So we're really working through these ab muscles. This one is lovely. It's shaping into the waist. That's it. Okay, so our next exercise, this time in a seated position, you're then just going to reach one arm around to the side. So now again, we're specifically working through that waist muscle. Now, if you want to work harder, the further you lean back, the more challenging that is. But again, make sure you're keeping that belly button pulled in really tight to your spine for me, because then that's going to be protecting your back. It's also going to be engaging that deepest core muscle, strengthening through your abs. That's it. And by taking the hand round to the side, we're then engaging those oblique muscles. Reach it round and back again, belly button tight spine. Just think, we're drawing in that waist. That's good. Reaching that round and then back. So your next exercise, we're going to go back to doing a basic crunch. So lying on your back, start with both knees bent, fingertips to the side of the head, and now you're going to draw one knee up, then take the leg out, straight back out, push it out. Do 10 reps. So with this one, again, breathe out as you curl up, in on the return. That's it. And slightly just lifting the head and shoulders off the floor. Let's now take that to the opposite leg. So we're lifting that up, just 10 reps each leg. That's good. And what this one is doing, it's working really primarily through that long muscle at the front of the abs, your outermost muscle, which is the rectus abdominis. Okay, that's good. And well done. So the next exercise, this time take both your legs extended straight above. Make sure your knees are over the line of your hips, and we're just going to alternate, taking one hand over to the opposite ankle, opposite hand to ankle. That's it for 20 reps, reaching up. And again, the straighter your legs and the more you are working into hamstring flexibility. But don't worry if you can't get them too straight, it's fine, just having a slight bend, reaching over. So what we're doing here primarily now, we're working through the internal and external obliques. So this one is another one that's going to really help to shapen, tighten your waist. All right, that's good. Okay, so last exercise today. This one now, it's a toughie. We're finishing on a hard one. You're going to come into an extended plank position and we're just going to do tick-tock legs. So we take one foot out to the side, then the other, just for 12 reps. So keep the tummy tight. That's good. And reaching that out to the side. Okay, that's it. And remember, just keep those tummy muscles pulled in tight for me. So you're just tapping that foot, alternating from one side to the other. So this is also really good at working the bottom and the thighs as well as toning your abs. So well done, that is your workout complete. Now it is a really good idea, perhaps just kind of stand up and just make yourself really tall, take your arms above your head and just stretch yourself, and also if you can grab some water. And then don't forget, you can always head to my website if you want to see some really motivational transformations, and these are women of all ages all over the world that have stuck to my quick HIIT workouts as well as doing the toning and clean eating. And what they've got are results that they're going to keep forever. They're not going to yo-yo backwards and forwards because it's all about having doable workouts. And I really have got so many different ebooks and fitness plans. I wanted to make sure I had something for everyone. So depending on what you're looking for, if you want to simply drop a dress size, or if you want a 28-day plan of 4-minute HIIT workouts, if you want to lose arm fat, get rid of belly fat, whatever it is, I have something there for everyone, even running workouts. And what are really popular at the moment are my cardio characters, because these are just a fun way of having a 4-week plan that links you to specific videos which help you reach that goal. So for example here, we've got Emma who is getting married. She wants to get rid of arm fat and tone up her abs, and these are all available on my website, and there are videos about them actually on each of those pages, so you can find out more about them. But if you liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, then definitely subscribe to my channel, and don't forget, on the 1st of July you have got a brand new challenge. You've got workout videos going up every single day. If you've got any questions, then let me know in the comments box down below, and I'll leave you links to the 4-week Lose the Belly Fat. Oh, okay, let's try and say that again. Lose the Belly Fat plan. That's so hard. Try saying that. And I'll see you soon back on my channel.